Wow, good evening. We made it to evening. Excuse the sunlight. It's still on for a blast. Wow, you guys want to have a convie. Let's get a convie. Right. Well, what would I do as the owner of America? Because it was like, well, you'll never be vice president and all of that because you're so much more. So, with that being stated, what's good? So, what I have to say is, first of all, I would start off by putting the military in the streets, right? All of this rioting has to stop. These people have to get up out the streets, right? I would send the military out to handle all of these people that are in the streets calling themselves protesters, and let them know, look, your protesting time is over. America went through a tragic event with all this rioting last year, and this year we're not going to put up with it. So, as the owner of America, I would say, excuse me, the military is coming out to stop all of this rioting, all of this protesting, because it's time for America to heal. I understand what's taking place, and I'm not concerned with what's taking place, but I am concerned. But at the same time, all this rioting, all this violence, all this bullying, the government to get your way, absolutely not. So I would have the military out. Definitely tearing up ass. I definitely would have the military out 24/7, making sure people understand there is no more protesting. America has to clean up. America has to heal. There is no more protesting. Then, what I would deal with is I don't need to create jobs. Jobs were created by, first of all, quote unquote, COVID deaths, right? Second of all, I would tell people, you know what? Drop that COVID act and get your butts up and go to work because I'm cutting off all of this free money within the next 3 months, right? And my military still would be out for anybody who has a problem with that, correct? And then I would say, you know what? Those people at the border, now this is me on the opposite end. Those people at the border, they are now our American citizens, so let them in. Why are they still there? You said that you went against the grain with someone, so now we have to take on those people. So let them in. They are now American citizens. Why are they out why are they walled off? Right, that's another thing I would take care of. Bring them in. They're our problem, our care, our concern now. Right. You want to run around as someone saying, do not follow this leader. They are a tyrant. So now we have to take on the quote unquote militia to that person. So what is the problem? I would be letting these people in. Definitely would. I definitely would. Right. Right. Like I told them, put them in those FEMA tents. What are you doing? Put them in those FEMA trailers. Right. These people are your citizens. Right. So that's what I would be doing next. Taking care of that border thing. It's not a crisis. Let your citizens in. Right. Everything is a crisis when you don't want to deal with it, right? They don't want to deal with it. There's been a talk about someone won't go to the border because of COVID, and most people like at that border ain't got no COVID. And if they do, don't you have a mask on? Right. So with that being stated, right, that's just being negligent, right? That is being whole negligent. Go put on a whole body suit, right? Go put on one of them astronaut suits if that's the case. Go put on one and go see those people at the border, right? One of those hazmat suits. Go put a hazmat suit on, right? A biochemistry suit, whatever, right? A biohazard suit. Go put a biohazard suit on and go visit those people at the border. Right. Let your citizens in. Why are they COVIDy and no and the American citizens aren't COVIDy? Right. I don't understand it. Right. What are you trying to say? Because they came from Mexico, they have COVID? So are you calling them lower citizens? Right. Are you calling them low forms of people? Is that what you're saying? Because that's what I would take it as. If you're saying, I can't visit them, they got COVID. Says who? That's being what? Stereotypical and what? A bigot, right. And that's your vice president being a bigot, right, towards Mexican people. Talking about they got COVID, I ain't going. No, America has COVID, period. So what's the problem, right? They're breathing all over the place over there with no mask on. So if that's the case, it's in the air, right? Apparently they don't have COVID, right? None of them were dying, none of them were sick, right? So, what else are the issues? What other issues? Um, Well, at the end of the day, you understand that all the trade and stuff is done and over with. So what I will be doing is putting salary caps on everything. Everybody gets a salary cap. I'm sorry, everybody gets a salary cap, and they would be thoroughly disgusted with me. The entertainment business would not be making any money. I'm sorry. Right. There's no reason why you're getting 300 million to play ball, and my doctors make 50 grand a year. Doctors make 50 grand a year. Right. Regular ass doctor make 50 grand a year, while somebody who hitting a ball or shooting a ball make 385 million, 300 million. No, not while my doctors are only getting 50 grand a year. Right? Absolutely not. So I would definitely have a salary cap put on everybody. Right? I'm not playing. Right? And schools would definitely be open. I don't care. Everybody better get to work. Every teacher better get to work, right? And I would definitely be monitoring teachers. I told y'all, what did I tell you? I said anybody protesting against schools. What did I tell you? That's why the teachers were mad at me. I said anybody protesting against going back to work, put them on the list and keep that list and check it twice and make sure that when schools open back up, these teachers don't get their jobs back, right? You don't want to work, and all you want to do is, and you the type of teachers that mess with the students, right? You the type of teachers that aggravate students to get them to cuss you out, because you already stated, I ain't going back to work. Well, you don't care about children, that's number one. You don't care about education, that's number two. You don't care about being a teacher, number three. You just wanted a cozy, I could tell people kids what to do job, right? And it ended up being hell. Why? Because you a hell-raising teacher. Exactly. These teachers be in the wrong most of the time, not these children, right? They egg certain children on to get them children out of that school, right? And then what happens? One of their own color start getting on their damn nerves like they ain't got no sense, right? And ride they ass the whole school year, correct, right? So with that being stated, all schools will be open. Teachers who were protesting against going back to school, right? They would not have a job. I would definitely be looking into getting tutors and stuff like that to come in and help out with the kids who actually enjoy children, who actually enjoy teaching, and who would do it for free if need be, aka tutors and volunteers, right? So, because my husband is a volunteer, right? He tutors and volunteers, GED program, right? That's how we were able to get a lot of people, the help that they needed. Well, yeah, keep these students active, right? That's how we were able to keep students active. So, what's next? What else would I take care of? All these movies and stuff like that, I wouldn't even, right, entertain none of that. I would tell people, first of all, if you can put out a movie, then you can definitely go to work. If you can go to a movie, you can go to work. Right. If you can do anything outside of your home, you can get up and go to work. So I don't need any excuses, right? I would not be taking any excuses whatsoever. So that's exactly what I would be doing if I was in charge of America. But I guess I have to look at it from a perspective of second in command. So as second in command in America, that's exactly what I would be doing. Handling my business. Not worrying about what first in command is doing, because apparently first in command doesn't care. So as second in command, I'd be handling my business, not sitting around playing with my balls, right? Like second in command is doing. Exactly. So that is exactly what will be taking place. And no, ain't no mandations on no COVID vaccine, because we all know COVID does not exist, right? So no, there's no mandations on any type of COVID vaccine. I wouldn't be doing it. And furthermore, if you had the vaccine, what is Kamala scared of, right? Why is she scared to go visit them at the border if she had the vaccine? Thank you. You're saying the vaccine works, so why are you afraid? I have had MMR, measles, mumps, and rubella. So if somebody comes around me with measles, mumps, or rubella, I'm not afraid of them. I've already had my vaccine. I'm 44 years old. I've never caught measles, mumps, or rubella, right? Because I got it as a child. I got the series when I was first born. So I've never been afraid to catch it, and I've never caught it. Thank you. So you guys have a wonderful day. Evening, right? Oh, excuse me. We're great right now, right? We're having a great time. Exactly, smoke sesh. You know how I do. Have a good one.